We definitely started looking at the new machines that were being prototyped because we realized that the machines that were purchased with Hidalgo County purchased these machines in 2005. So that means that the technology was from the latter part of the 1990s. And so we started looking at the different prototypes, and vendors started bringing in the different machines, and we started to look at the advances in technology.
This is a zeros report. What this shows us is that there's zero votes on the machines for now. This is a heart rate outreach election, so with the Cowboys and the Texans, Rockets, Spurs, and the Mavericks. So I'm going to open the polls now. This is exactly like what they would do their very first day of early voting or on election day. These zeros reports go on the door of the locations.
Definitely number one, the security measures. How is it that we can audit the reports on the machine as not knowing the voter results, but knowing the number of voters that were being checked in and the number of voters that were actually voting on the machine. That is key.
We're going to create an access code so that you're able to vote. This access code is not tied to the voter's name or anything like that. Yeah. It's just tied to the precinct.
You'll either be guided to a machine or you can choose the one that's nearest to you that's available. So to begin with, we'll enter the 5-digit access code. 21370 and hit accept. You'll choose to begin voting. You can learn how to use the ballot as well and view contests on the ballot as well. So it'll give you a little rundown, basically. You can ask for more help from a poll worker if necessary. You can exit help, view contests, and you can choose to begin voting. This is an example of a proposition. So here, basically a yes or no, question and answer. They'll choose and hit next. Immediately, a review of your ballot will pop up. If everything seems correct, no changes need to be made, they can go ahead and cast the ballot. And once the American flag appears, the voting process is complete.
The advances that are on these new machines, for example, for the voters, the ease in voting, the confidentiality and the independence was also key for us. These machines allow a voter to, once their ballot is identified, to take the access code and go to that machine by himself or herself without the need of any assistance once the voter feels comfortable on the machine, and access that ballot on his own or her own and be able to vote with confidence. The security of the access code gives them that right to have themselves be private and be voting on a machine without anyone else looking over their shoulder or directing them as to how to vote or how not to vote.
The world revolves around technology now, and to have state-of-the-art technology involved in the voting process puts us on the cutting edge of what we consider the future and moving forward as far as what's most efficient for our voters.
We're excited to see the ease in which we will have the results posted for the community. We're working with our poll workers and making sure that they're trained on how to utilize the machines so that we can have these results out to the community as soon as possible.